So there's this guy named Lazarus, and he gets really sick. And he has two sisters named Mary and Martha, and they send word to Jesus and say, hey, Lazarus is sick. And Jesus says, this sickness doesn't end in death. It's for the glory of God. Now, Jesus loved Martha and Mary and Lazarus. So when he heard about this news, he stayed 2 more days where he was. Then he's talking to the disciples, and he says, Lazarus has fallen asleep. I've come to wake him. And they say, Lord, well, if he sleeps, then he's getting better, right? And that's probably when Jesus smacked himself in the face because they didn't get what he was talking about. Then Martha meets Jesus when he comes to see them. And she's really upset. And she says, Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. And Jesus has a conversation with her and says eventually, I am the resurrection and the life. And Mary comes out also to meet Jesus later, and she's weeping, and she says the same thing as her sister, Lord, if you had been here, my brother wouldn't have died. And Jesus weeps. So they go to the tomb while Jesus is weeping, and he sees the tomb there, and he's standing there. Everyone around him's crying, and he says something really weird to Martha. I mean, imagine this at a funeral. He says, take away the stone. And she says, well, Lord, it's been like 4 days. There's a smell by now. And he says, didn't I say that if you believed that you'd see the glory of God? So they took away the stone. And then Jesus called out with a loud voice, Lazarus, come out. And the dead man came out.